Welcome to National Conclave 2026. This conclave we are starting from southern states, southern region of India that include Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Lakshadweep and Puducherry. So these administrative bodies of 9 states and union territories we are covering through this conclave at NIT Calicut. I am glad to share with you that we have amongst us Deputy Director of Education, Government of Kerala, Assistant Commissioner, Kendriya Vidyalaya Schools, principals of 30 plus diets of excellence, 200 plus teachers from 45 Kendriya Vidyalayas, 100 teachers from 20 Navodaya Vidyalayas, 100 teachers from 25 CBSE affiliated schools, and 100 plus teachers from 15 state affiliated schools of southern region. I welcome you all to this conclave and thank you for being witness and participate in this conclave where we are going to launch implementation handbook for National Mentoring Mission, as well as we are going to launch a handbook on National Professional Standards for Teachers, bringing reforms in the context of teachers at school level. NEP has proposed to have ITEP program, Integrated Teacher Education Program, which was launched in the year 2021. Followed by Professional Standards for Teachers, a policy document which was brought by NCTE in the year 2023. And National Mentoring Mission, the Blue Book, another policy document for in-service teachers which was also brought in the month of March 2024. Now friends, these initiatives of NCTE will surely be helping not only in capacity building but also in hand-holding. Professional standards is the first attempt in India to have some formal professional standards for school teachers. Till date, we all are having, out of our experience, we gradually decide some standards for ourselves. My ethics would be this, my professional standard would be this, my content orientation should be like this, I should be aligning my content and my pedagogy in line with the constitutional values and stuff like that. We all do that and we have our own framework of policy standards, professional standards. But now NEP has given us first opportunity to have formal professional standards for school teachers where NCTE is attempting to bring 16 major domains for those professional standards which are there in 3 chief areas, core areas of competency of professional standards arriving from constitutional core values and ethics, knowledge and practice, as well as professional growth and development of school teachers. 13 major domains and 16 subdomains where these professional standards have been defined and categorized. Now, if we look at the architect of these reforms, which is NEP 2020, which has been seen as a transformational shift in education, rightly pointed out by Director NIT, NEP is marked a profound paradigm shift in how India perceives its teachers. We used to see teachers as gurus. We give them a high stage in the life, in social life, as well as in the educational institution life. For the first time, policy clearly articulated teaching as a profession with defined competencies. Continuous professional growth is a right as well as an opportunity for the teachers in the domain of school teaching. And career progression based on merit, expertise and contribution rather than merely on seniority. Now, under the guidance of Honorable Minister of Education, Shri Dharmendra Pradhan ji, NEP 2020 translated this vision into concrete national action Two flagship initiatives, as I mentioned, NPST and NMM, were conceptualized as foundational pillars for strengthening teaching profession and building a future-ready education system. Now, if we want to understand how these professional standards will be acknowledged by the system, then I must share with you the policy has proposed that there should be 3 types of teachers at all stages of school education. Now, stages have been redefined. School education structure has been redefined as 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4. That system has been implemented through new school curriculum launched by, prepared by NCERT. Within each cadre, we are assuming 3 types of teachers. Proficient teacher, whom we are calling Praveen Shikshak, a beginner with a formal qualifications. Advanced teacher, Unnat Shikshak, who is there for some time and want to exhibit new ideas and experiments into his classroom practices, his pedagogies, his experiments in assessment and evaluation. As well as we are looking at the third category of teachers, whom we are calling expert teachers, Kaushal Shikshak, who is master practitioner who demonstrates and deep pedagogical wisdom that enriches student learning consistently and serve as mentor and leader, contributing to the growth of education ecosystem in the country. This progression is not about ranking teachers. This is about acknowledging their expertise, acknowledging their competencies, acknowledging their participation and contribution in the domain of school education. As I mentioned, NPST rests on 3 core standards. First is core values, that is inclusive of constitutional values. Second is knowledge in the subject domain, as well as practice in the subject domain. And third is about professional growth, how I want to see myself down the line 10 years. So accordingly, I should be working in the field of education and collecting evidences. My dear teachers who are attending us through online mode, this is important for all of us to understand that evidence which experiment I have done in my school should be uploaded on the digital platform about which orientation will be given to you just after this session, and we'll try to onboard each teacher in this southern region today, around 500 teachers online and around 100 teachers offline. We want you to be on board with us and start this marathon exercise at the national level. From here, we are going to start a series of 30 workshops across the nation. And this NIT workshop is first of its kind in that series. NPST and NMM depends on collective ownership, teachers as reflective professionals, school leaders as academic leaders, and teacher education institutions as knowledge partners for all disciplines, as been defined by NIT director, that multidisciplinarity is something we all are looking up. Along with this, the regional workshops which we have planned, followed by each conclave, like in South India, this first conclave followed by 4 workshops in different 4 states and union territory of South India. Friends, we all need to move towards a Viksit Bharat mission as envisioned by Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji. A Viksit Bharat that cannot be built without professionally empowered teachers. Very, very important. When teachers grow, students thrive. When students thrive, society progresses. This is a strong belief and commitment of NCTE towards the school education. NPST and NMM, these 2 important initiatives of NCTE, represent a systematic transformation. NCTE is no more a body which is looking and taking care of pre-service school education, teacher education only. But we want to handhold teachers in their professional growth, in their academic excellence, in their experimentation in assessment and evaluation. This teaching profession that where we want to recognize professional excellence and strength learning outcome for every child. As rightly pointed, I should learn from my past but work for the future of my students, Indian students, future generation of India. Over the next 2 action-packed days here at NIT Calicut, our expectations are very clear and focused. One, focused engagement with NPST and NMM. We want all teachers who are joining us, all administrators from school education, directors, SCRT, we want them to carefully review NPST and NMM handbooks. These 2 handbooks, which will be formally launched by Honorable Governor in the afternoon. These 2 handbooks are now translating the idea of professional standards, the policy document, into a reality at the ground level. And this is not only giving the theoretical idea of professional standards, but also giving an idea. I am told that this booklet has been given to you in your bag. Second part of this booklet, which is starting from page number 19, is about the digital platform. NPST, NCTE will be developing a digital platform for professional standards where we'll invite each teacher in the country to be on board and register there with a unique independent ID and uploading their experiments, uploading their evidences of innovation and experimentation in the school education. And those would be acknowledged not only by your state, but also by the national bodies, national regulatory bodies, as well as academic bodies. On the other hand, the NMM handbook, National Mentoring Mission Handbook, will help you to become either a mentor or a mentee. Guru Shishya Parampara had always been there, where Guru used to handhold the learner and take him or her through a success journey in not only in academic life, but also in social and professional life. Mentoring model where we want to acknowledge your expertise, your experience in the field of education. And you become national mentors by joining this portal, which is an app-based guidance and mentoring model for the nation. Again, its custodian is NCTE. Same as for National Professional Standards, custodian will be NCTE, but it would be run through the state government, the state bodies of state board, as well as other schools in the system. In these 2 days workshop, we are onboarding all the Kendriya Vidyalaya teachers from this region, southern region, all Navodaya Vidyalaya teachers in the southern region, and 50 schools of CBSE. At national level, our mission is, what ministry has assigned us is, to onboard 100% teachers of Kendriya Vidyalaya all across the regions, across the country, 100% teachers of Navodaya Vidyalaya, and 500 schools we are picking. CBSE is supporting us on this mandate. And with your participation and your support and with your active feedback, we'll try to finalize not only these 2 documents, but also to the digital platform for mentoring mission as well as professional standards. When you will run through it in the afternoon, you will not only be registering yourself at the national repository, but also becoming a part of this first ever initiative by the government of India and becoming either national mentor or adding yourself, upgrading yourself with this professional standard platform. I expect that the conclave has been structured not only as one-way transmission of ideas, but also as collective construction of knowledge. I therefore encourage each one of us in this house, physically present or through online mode, our colleagues who have joined us through online mode, to participate actively in all the 4 sessions across 2 days including demonstration and hands-on activities. I request you to share your expertise, your experiences, your insights, and your contextual realities, which will help us fine-tuning not only this handbook, but also this digital platform. I request each one of you to engage with the participants from different states and institutions, enriching learning through exchange of ideas and hand-holding. Provide honest and detailed feedback through discussion and structured feedback mechanism. A Google form will be circulated towards the end of this NPST workshop today and NMM centric workshop tomorrow, where we would request you to give your feedback not only about your experience but also in the form of your suggestions for improvement in these two modules and digital platform. We have consciously included interactive session each day. Today there would be an open session where colleagues from online mode as well as offline mode can interact with the expert body and seek clarification after experiencing the digital platform as well as the handbook. We have consciously included interactive session, open discussion and practical demonstration. For practical demonstrations, I think on 3 p.m. onwards, 3:30 p.m. onwards, we'll take you to do 2 different laboratories here where you will be assigning a computer machine to work on, and the people who are there through online mode would be doing it from their system, because Kendriya Vidyalaya has organized their teachers in one regional school where computer labs have been accessed to those teachers, and they will be onboarding NPST portal today and NMM portal tomorrow to be part of this important journey and important mission. My wishes for a grand success of this mentoring mission and professional standards onboarding of teachers. I am grateful to NIT Calicut, Director, all staff members and colleagues for providing us this opportunity, a beautiful ambience and surroundings in this campus, very comfortable stay, and expecting that technology and philosophy will come together when we talk of NPST and NMM. Thank you very much. Namaskar.